Live at 10, Fox 30 Action News Jax begins with breaking news.
Right now, Jacksonville Fire and Rescue working on an apartment fire on Lem Turner Road. Our crews there saw charred pieces of the building and broken windows. We have reached out to JFRD to find out if there's a cause determined for this fire and whether there's anybody hurt. We'll keep you posted. Meanwhile, developing tonight on Action News Jax at 10, a training for lifeguards prompted controversy at a local.
We begin tonight with breaking news.
When breaking news happens, find out instantly with the ABC 7 Los Angeles app. Get customized alerts for your neighborhood. Choose the top stories and news you want to see. Stream Eyewitness News 24/7.
Wherever you want it, whenever you want it.
Watch exclusive video on demand anytime.
Oh my God.
Plus, the most accurate weather forecast is at your fingertips.
Heavy rain is moving into Southern California.
The ABC 7 Los Angeles app, LA's #1 news app. Download it now.
Plus, Iowa Democrats unveil their plans for a 2024 caucus, which Republicans say could break state law and run afoul of a proposal currently under debate.
And an update on the case against the Laurel, Nebraska woman who's charged in connection with the August quadruple homicide. Those stories and more next on Siouxland News at 10.
Siouxland News at 10 starts now.
And Iowa judges striking a blow to plans to build 2 carbon capture pipelines through Siouxland, ruling in favor of landowners who are opposed to the projects. Thanks for joining us. I'm Larry Wentz.
And I'm Katie Koppel, and tonight that story is first at 10 o'clock. Clay County District Court Judge John Sandy.
You'll need to grab that light jacket once again this morning. I'm tracking more unseasonably cool temperatures, but beautiful weather on tap. Things are trending upward as far as those temperatures go. We're your News 40 Weather Authority. News 40 Sunrise starts right now.
Coming up today on News 40 Sunrise, nearly 800,000 people suffer a stroke every year in the U.S., and many don't know the signs of this debilitating condition. We'll learn how you can keep yourself safe. Plus, one local man tells us his story after serving our country in this week's Voices of Honor. Finally, we'll have all the details on the recent seizure of national banks and learn what exactly this could mean for consumers. News 40 Sunrise starts right now. Good morning and welcome to News 40 Sunrise. I'm Ashley Wilson. Starting off with our top story this morning. Police say 4 young people were injured by gunfire at an after-prom party in western Kentucky.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us here for News 40 at noon. Today is Wednesday, May 3rd. I'm Tommy Modesto. I'm going to send it straight on over to meteorologist Darius Mack for a look at our forecast. And Darius, it's a little chilly out there still, but...
Is crime in SoCal on the rise, or is it getting safer? Thanks for a new neighborhood safety tracker you can see for yourself. It's a new tool exclusively from ABC 7 that'll help protect you and your family. See it in action every day at Eyewitness News, or access all the information from your city right now.
With one click, get real-time crime stats and detailed data for every SoCal neighborhood.
From urban
to suburban, right down to your street.
Check it out. Go to abc7.com, safety tracker.
Dangerous and on the run. We have the latest on the man deputies say shot and killed 5 people. Live report coming up. Plus, a resident managed to escape after getting trapped inside this burning apartment overnight. The video captured as Houston firefighters arrived.
And after a cooler day yesterday, April ends and May begins on a warm note. I'll show you when that next rain chance comes in.
KHOU 11 Morning News starts now.
But we start off with a live look over down. Oh.
We'll take it now. That'll do it tonight. First at 10. Thanks for watching. I'm Robin Simmons.
And I'm Tavares Jones. The news continues next at 11. Stay with us.
Now on 7 News.
Off the top at 11, a wild chase takes an alarming turn when an officer comes under the gun.
A massive manhunt underway in Texas after a chilling crime tonight. 5 people are dead, including an 8-year-old.
Plus, a tornado spinning up havoc in Palm Beach.
This is 7 News at 11.
Now at 11, a South Florida police sergeant on the mend after being shot during a chaotic foot chase. Good evening. It was danger on duty when officers responded to reports of a stolen vehicle moments before it took a violent turn.
The night team's Elite Sabizios has the details.
Eastbound Sunny Boulevard in Collins.
2 Oklahoma girls missing, and while investigators searched for them, they found 7 bodies.
And it's a tragic day in Okmulgee County.
The community now gathering, demanding answers. What the sheriff and state agents just told our crew and what we're learning about the person of interest in this case. Just weeks before graduation, 2 Westmore High School students killed in a crash, another in critical condition.
Very proud and, I could have like another day or another step with him. It's hard that.
One of the students' heartbroken families now closing their popular restaurant to mourn their son.
Watching 2 days this week, and the newest threat for tornadoes you can expect for Thursday and Saturday.
I know the struggles that she had and the fights that she fought, but she was able to endure.
And celebrating a civil rights icon as we near what would be Clara Luper's 100th birthday. How her daughter and others who took part in the sit-ins are remembering her legacy.
You're watching KOCO 5. Breaking news is happening now.
Breaking right now at 10 o'clock, a family fight turns deadly.
Oklahoma City police say someone was shot and killed near Northwest 72nd and Council.
KOCO Zach Rael is there on the scene. He is learning that police are calling this a family dispute. Zach is there right now gathering more information. This is a live look there.
Live, local, late breaking. This is KOCO 5 News at 5.
Well, just a shocking and gruesome discovery. 7 bodies, including that of 2 missing teenage girls, found on a property in Henrietta.
Families left heartbroken as investigators work to identify the other bodies found. And coming up, we hear from the father of one of those girls.
And a family fight turns deadly. Now investigators are working to figure out exactly what led up to this gunfire. Coming up, what authorities told us on scene.
You're watching the South Texas News Leader. This is 3 News at 10.
In the late news tonight, the manhunt is over. After days on the run, Francisco Oropesa, the man wanted in the horrific shooting of multiple people in Cleveland, Texas, has now been captured. What we are learning from the moments he was taken into custody.
Plus, as Title 42 comes to an end, the border is bracing for a surge of migrants. Tonight, we hear from Brooks County officials on how they are preparing and what they expect to see happen.
And Health Matters, a new study highlighting a concerning trend of a particular kind of cancer among young Hispanic women. Local health experts put it into context.
Hi, I'm Alan Holt. We've got a lot more warmth and humidity headed our way. Also some smoke from Central America to talk about, and even some low-end storm chances. Later on in the week, we'll have the update.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for allowing us into your home. I'm Rudy Trevino.
And I'm Leslie Adamy. We begin tonight with breaking news that the man accused of killing 5 of his neighbors in San Jacinto County is now in custody after a manhunt that lasted 4 days.
Francisco Oropesa is accused of going on the shooting rampage late Friday night after he was asked to stop shooting his gun on his property. Law enforcement had spent days chasing down leads on his possible whereabouts before a tip led them to his capture just a few hours ago.
Officials say he was taken into custody without incident and is currently at the Montgomery County Jail in the city of Conroe. He was found at a location which law enforcement had previously searched.
Now at 4:30, providing a medical service, a city long without a hospital sees progress, how the moves could be beneficial for residents. Plus, a group of moms in southeast Missouri are demanding accountability and need your help to stop gun violence. And you can see population signs at the entrance to most Missouri towns and cities. We'll let you know why the signs are not being updated.
Live, local, now. You're watching K8 News. Good morning, Region 8.
Good morning, Region 8. It's 4:32 on this Wednesday, May 3rd. I'm Chase Gage. He's Aaron Castleberry. Thank you so much for starting your day with us.
Now at midday, we'll tell you why President Biden is sending 1,500 troops to the Mexico border. One Region 8 city looks to bring back medical services to their citizens, plus a new push to legalize sports betting in Missouri. We'll tell you who is behind it.
Live, local, now. You're watching K8 News Midday.
We start this K8 News Midday with developing news from overseas. At least 9 people were killed in a school shooting. 8 children and a security guard were killed when a 13-year-old boy opened fire at the school in the Serbian capital of Belgrade.
Live, local, now. You're watching K8 News at 6.
A new spot to grab some grub. First at 6 today was the grand opening of Hayes.
Your life, your world, your news. This is 69 News Live at 6.
I'm Wendy Davis.
And I'm Rob Vaughn. First at 6, the East Stroudsburg area is peppered with anti-Semitic flyers with a political slant.
Neighbors are now asking police and politicians to find out who's behind the hate.
Your life, your world, your news. This is 69 News Berks Edition, live at 10:30.
Good evening once again. I'm Rob Vaughn.
I'm Wendy Davis. Tonight, the Reading Parking Authority has come on.
Su vida, su mundo. Sus noticias. Este es 69 News, edición en español.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Les saluda Perla López Baray. Si es cliente del...
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Michael Ridgway. Moving into our top story, police in Atlanta have announced they have apprehended the suspect, Dion Patterson, accused of opening fire inside an Atlanta medical building. 1 person was killed and 4 others injured this afternoon.
Richmond parents are concerned about what they call a lack of answers related to reported assaults happening within schools. Their call to action, plus how the district is responding.
Richmond police are warning about towing scams happening in the Richmond area. The next time you park, look out for one of these signs. What should it include and what should it say? We'll tell you at 6.
And we continue to give a voice to victims without one. A 24-year-old Richmond cold case has been heating up since we shared the story last June. Now, the hope it's giving the sister of a man found brutally murdered. The pandemic and inflation may have brought some young people home to live with mom and dad, but at least one multi-generational household in Central Virginia is proof that the benefits go way beyond the economic ones.
There's old cliches that say that the young are good for the old and the old are good for the young, and I get to see real evidence of that in real time.
The CBS 6 News at 6 starts right now. Richmond parents left with many questions after allegations of sexual assault inside a preschool. Good evening, I'm Bill Fitzgerald.
And I'm Janine Samuels. Thank you for joining us here at 6. CBS 6 problem solver Tyler Lane joins us live. And Tyler, you've learned about 2 other possible sexual assaults on Richmond school property.
This is a CBS 7 First Alert Weather Day. Now, an update from the First Alert Weather Center.
Well, it is starting to ice up a little bit out there across the area, and we still have these ice storm warnings in effect until 9 o'clock right now.
Live, local, late breaking. WPBF 25 News at 6 starts now.
Tonight at 6, Florida's 2-month-long legislative session will soon end. State lawmakers hoping to send more bills to pass to the governor's desk. We break down the legislation already approved that will impact your daily life.
Plus, providing...
It's a new day. This is CBS 12 News This Morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Lincoln.
And I'm Sam Kerrigan. Glad to have you with us on this Thursday morning.
WPTV News Channel 5 at 5 right now.
This is WPTV News Channel 5 at 5.
The school bell could ring a little later and classes could be year-round. 2 bills that could change the look of school days across Florida. The green light on a controversial land swap deal.
I think traffic and overpopulating ends up being
a concern for us.
Hundreds of homes could be coming to our growing western communities. Tonight, the concerns being raised.
Plus, preparations underway for Palm Beach County's biggest weekend event. We are live in downtown West Palm Beach for a behind-the-scenes look at Sunfest.
This hour, the end of the school year is just weeks away. Hard to believe it's already here, but two bills head
Live from the KATC TV3 studios, this is Acadiana's News Channel at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for the news at 6. I'm Jim Hummel.
And I'm Marcel Fontenot, the former STM teacher and biographer.